Hey guys, this is Cole Miller here with GZ Lures for another new release preview. Here we're going to do the new Masunagas we just released, and what I'm going to do today is go over every shape that we have here. Pretty much this covers all the shapes that we've received. And so this range of lures is direct from Kerwin Masunaga. It's more of his personal collection actually. So it's a very rare opportunity. This stuff is on his charter boat. And you'll see a lot of variations to maybe some even commonly known shapes, or more commonly known shapes, I should say. And they're basically, he tested a lot of these baits, tried some new things on them, and so he was using these all himself. They're off his charter boat. So one of the unique things about Kerwin, he's more of an old school guy. Started making lures late 70s. And he does things like some more of those guys back then. What they do is they maybe have a mold of a shape, and they take that and they actually carve it, or they create different shapes out of that one mold. So now traditionally, like a guy like Eric Koyanagi, he actually has molds of basically every single shape. So when it comes out of the mold, it's ready to go outside of polishing it. These guys, they actually will create shapes out of what comes out of the mold, and so that's why you have a lot of variations. Joey does very similar stuff, especially with his Apollo. He takes a bullet out of the Apollo and creates the actual Apollo from a bullet shape, and so that's why you get a lot of different nose angle variations. And you see one lure, it's unlike another, and that the nose angle is not always 100% the same. Same thing with Kerwin. He's old school like that. So yeah, we have a range of baits here that I'm going to show you. We're just going to start from the first one and go from there. So this might be a little bit long, but I just want to go over these with you guys. Okay, this one is called the 690. That's more of the traditional name. Kerwin actually refers to this as the 6 Plus. So this is actually two different sizes. The one on my left, this one right here, this is actually a little bit bigger. It's a wider head and a little bit bulkier. Not quite as heavy, but basically these are both versions of the 690, but this has a flatter back and just kind of a slight taper on the nose. And then this one is more of a actual sort of rounded taper, so it has some reverse and forward taper there. Those are two different variations of the 690. Here I got a tube shaped bait. There's a few variations. This is why I'm only showing you one of them right here. This one's also on the site right now. His tube shape, and I'm not exactly sure which one, but he refers to as the Ropey Dope. I will confirm that with him actually, and get more clear on that. But this is a 9-inch size tube that we have right now, a medium size. Another kind of tube shaped right here. This is called the large straight runner. A straight runner shape, typically it looks like a tube, but it has a slight taper, a slight forward taper usually. Runner, and you can see this is kind of a rainbow, a bright and colorful rainbow pattern there to it. Here's a unique one. The only other guy that I know that does something like this is John Lau. This is called the duckbill. This is a similar pattern to the one before. This is a 9-inch version, so it's a medium size. And then here we got the hard heads. I got 3 different ones here. We have the XL, medium, and large. So XL is on my left. You kind of see XL compared to the medium, and then compared to the large, and then the medium. The medium is a 9-inch size. This one has white shell, blue back. And the large is more of a 12-inch size. And then the XL is more of a 14-inch size. This one has a root beer power shell to it. Very cool bait. There are some slight variations to his hard head. These are all cupped, inverted cup style baits. And then he also has some flat nose that he does for those. We have some of those that we'll be releasing. Next, I'm going to show you the plungers. So I'm going to get a few different sizes here first for you. The plunger, so he has basically a large and medium here that I'm going to show you. The medium plunger, and I mean all of them actually, they have a lot of variation to them. So these two actually are a little bit different in size, the one in the middle and the one on my right. That is considered the medium plunger, both of them. But the one on the right is smaller, and it's got a different nose angle. It's kind of got a flatter back with a with just kind of a forward taper, and then the middle one, which is a beautiful fish head. I want to show you that real quick. His fish heads are really cool. I have maybe one more that we're going to release here, but these are really cool. This one is actually more of a rounded forward and reverse taper. And then here we got the large plunger here. This is a really large bait, kind of just mostly a forward taper, but it's got some slight reverse taper to it as well. Okay, and this is a cool salt and pepper style black pearl insert. All right, so that kind of explains those. There are a couple of variations even to that. This one on the nose, this is considered a large plunger as well, but this is a scoop instead of a slanted plunger. And that's that. And then we got here, I'm gonna do the next one, is the Kona Nut. So the Kona Nut is basically, it's got these wide hips, and then the reverse, the back part of the head right here is actually slimmer than the nose of the bait. So it's kind of got a unique shape, very distinguishable. This one on my left is your regular size Kona Nut, and the one on my right is the large, and this is a strawberry pearl color. It's got some bright strawberry in there. Might be hard to tell, but and then the last I'm going to show you is some bullets. So we got a few different styles of bullets. There's actually a lot of different styles of bullets that he has here. Some I've never seen before. This one I kind of call like a light bulb shape. It's really cool. This is on the site. It was up last week as well. It's got a heavy forward and reverse taper, pretty heavy bait. A lot of his bullets are really heavy. They're heavier than than most guys would do them. This one is another unique shape. It's got a rainbow fish scale pattern to it. And then this is one we just released. It has a like pink dragon skin, they kind of call it, iridescent paper to it with a blue back. This is more of a smaller 9-inch bait, and then these other two are a little bit more of the larger size. So anyway, that's what we got on the site. There's a lot of cool stuff from him. Like I said, a lot of one-offs, unique stuff, and we're gonna release more of that down the road. But yeah, we're just gonna do these kind of in smaller batches and push them out that way, since there's a lot of product and a lot of descriptive work that goes behind them too, since there's so many variations to them. But yeah, I spoke to Kerwin just the other day, and it was a great conversation. Guy's a living legend. There's a In the Bite article on him. I suggest that you guys look up. It's linked actually on I believe it's linked on our website, where you can get a lot of bio information on him and his history. He's got just a lot of really cool story behind what he's all about, what he's known for. So his stuff is really hard to find. So it is, this is sort of a rare opportunity that we're really stoked about. So, all right, thanks guys. That's all I got. Take care and have a good day.